Get right into it. First and foremost, I give all praise, honor, and glory be unto Heavenly Father and the Son, Yahawashi. All right. Double honor yourselves and apostles over their great millstone, who rule on the time of the truth. And a sincere salutation be unto the brother who puts in his word through truth and sincerity, risks, and life in him to do so. All right. I'm the brother Barak. Come back here another one through the spirit of Yahawashi. Give all praise, honor, and glory be unto Heavenly Father and the Son, Yahawah, Sham, Yahawashi. Okay, double honor again unto those apostles over their great millstone, who rule on the time of the truth. And a sincere salutation unto the brethren. Okay, across the four corners, pushing this word through truth and sincerity, risking their life and freedom to do so. Okay, other brother Barak. Come back here another one through the spirit of Yahawashi. And today, man, through the spirit, through the spirit, we're gonna be going into the topic of the mark of the beast, man. Okay, and I was kind of meditating on it yesterday as well. You know, just going into a few other topics, but you know, currently what's going on, with what's going on. Okay, and it's beautiful because these prophecies, man. Okay, they're just continuously growing and growing. They're multiplying, man. Okay, on a major scale. Okay, all right. From World War III to Jacob's trouble. Okay, I've done sit downs on that this week. Okay, everything all across the board, man. It's beautiful. Okay, and you know, it's really getting turned up. Okay, and it's summertime too, so you know the distractions get all-time high. People be trying to take vacations. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, for the people that don't know, okay, take vacations, lollygag, play around. Okay, so you know that's all at an all-time high. Okay, all that's at an all-time high. Okay, so we're just gonna jump right into the lesson, man. Okay. All right, and we're gonna start off in Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 1. Okay, all right, and you know, Esau wants to basically put this earth back in hardcore subjection, man. Okay, under his rule. Okay, because he has lost power, man. He's lost control of his guayam, his sheep, his cattle, man. Okay, all right, which is you people. All right, and how is he gonna do that? He's gonna need a plan. All right, he's going to need a plan, man. Okay, a lot of these people don't believe in the Karagma, man. They really believe that you know, devil's gonna come out the ground, and you know how these Christians think, man. And we've been on these Christians' ass for the past couple of weeks, but you know how these Christians think, man. Okay, all right. So we're just gonna jump right into it. It says Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 1. It says, "So I returned and considered all the oppressions that are done under the sun." Okay, all the oppressions that are done under the sun, man. Okay. So again, that oppression, that hardcore subjection that Esau wants, okay, because he's lost the power, man, okay? Having the internet, big mistake, okay? You know, having people have rights, big mistake, okay? All right? Letting immigrants in and all these things, big mistake. All these things were mistakes, man, okay? And obviously he's going to have to hide it, too. He's going to have to hide the fact that, what is it called? He's going to have to hide the fact, okay, that he has failed as ruler, man, okay? All right, but with that being said, okay, everything was according to the plan, man, because Esau was supposed to be given the earth in abundance, which he was given. Okay, from who? From the Lord. Okay, so all the oppression that are done under the sun. What's under the sun? Planet Earth, man. Okay, it says, and behold, behold the tears of such that were oppressed. Okay, which is all you people, man. Esau slowly transitioning into that new system, which is that social credit score system. We're going to be going into that today as well. Okay, because that's actually a part of the mark of the beast, man. Okay, that whole system. Okay, moving towards a full-on digital system where he can track, he can manipulate it at his will. Okay, and manipulate you. Okay, all right, and manipulate you, man. He can create money out of thin air, not even have to print it no more. Okay, he can hold you to a digital standard, not a real standard, but a digital one. Okay. All right, just look at how they're living over there in China, man. I made videos on it, how they conduct themselves and the people over there. Okay, it says, and they had no comforter on the side of their oppressors. Okay, so we obviously know the main people that are oppressed are the Israelites, but it's gotten so bad. Okay, this is why the illusion is kind of there, because I can understand. Okay, it looks like everyone is doing bad. Okay, that's what it looks like. It looks like everyone's doing bad right now. It looks like everyone's going through it. Everyone's poor. Everyone's broke. Okay, which to a degree, yes, but the Lord's always been talking about his people. Okay, Esau is so wicked under his rule upon the planet Earth, is that everyone is catching hell, man. Everyone's catching hell. No matter the nation, no matter the people, they're all catching hell. Okay, all right. It says, but they had no comforter. Okay, so again, that no comforter, man. All right, and a comforter is just something that you can have hope in, which is obviously what? A God. Okay, which is who? The Israelites, man. The Israelites are the only people who have a God, man. These heathens don't have. They technically have a God, which is us. Okay, because we're their gods. We're supposed to be ruling over them. Okay, believe it or not. Okay, but we're not in our right mind, and we're not in the right position right now, man. Okay, and this thing will be reset, by the way. Okay, there will be a great reset, but not the reset you guys are thinking of. Okay, not the reset you guys are thinking of, man. Okay, all right. So, just reading that first and foremost, I actually want to get the definition of the social credit score. Okay, so you guys get an idea of how Esau wants to conduct himself, man. Okay. Slakia, if you hear me sniffling, actually, all right, I'm a bit under the weather, just coming back in. All right, it says social credit, the economic theory. Okay, I love how they put the theory. Okay, that a consumer purchasing power should be increased either by subsidizing producers so that they can lower prices, or by distributing profits of industry to consumers. Okay. See if I can keep going down too. Okay. All right. What is the purpose of a social credit score, man? The social credit score system is a record system so that businesses, individuals, and government institutions can be tracked and evaluated for trustworthiness. Okay. So Esau wants to be able to, quote unquote, trust you in society. Okay. All right. And we're not the ones that's in debt, guys. Really and truly, Esau's not the one that can be trusted because he's the one in power, okay? As is the king, so is his ruler, man. The scriptures tell you that, okay? The people are going to be a direct correlation of who the king is. What laws you're putting out, what doctrines, what ideologies, what are you teaching the people? What are you allowing them to be taught, okay? So all this confusion on, oh, the people are wicked and all that, it's what's being allowed, guys. If you look at any other point in history, okay, whether we're strong men, what was being pushed in society? Okay, strength, okay, unity, structure, okay, laws, real laws, okay, all right. It's the same concept, man. Okay. So Esau wants to be able to quote unquote trust you, and that actually is kind of spoken about in Revelation the 13th chapter. Okay, it says the national regulator method is based on varying degrees of whitelisting, termed relisting in China, Slovakia, and blacklisting. Yeah, you're gonna get blacklisted, man. Okay, if your credit score drops too low, okay, you're gonna be blacklisted, man. That's what they want to do. Okay, and I made videos on that in China. They literally do that right now as we speak. You guys can go watch on China the social credit score system. Okay, the lady couldn't even buy a phone, and then she got her brother to buy her phone, and it didn't work. Okay, the man who was like in the system, he was doing good. He had a good social credit score. Okay, he couldn't buy her a phone, man, and that's how it's gonna come. Okay, the people that have the charagma, they're not gonna be able to help you out, man. That's why you're gonna be outcasted. Okay, you're gonna be hunted. You're gonna be outcasted. That's literally a visual representation of what's gonna happen in the near future. Okay, and I keep telling you guys, man, through the spirit, to watch the show Black Mirror, because the show Black Mirror actually tells you that. Okay, all right, Elon be always watching me preach, man. That man be over there always watching me preach, man. But yeah, the show Black Mirror will actually show you that, and show you and tell you that. Okay, in the earlier seasons, by the way, if you guys are confused. But I suggest watching the whole thing because it's actually very spiritual. Okay, and actually one of the later episodes, it's actually one of the new seasons that came out. Okay, the season that just came out. Okay, the lady, she got sick. Okay, and she took the fucking chip, man. Okay, and Esau tormented her ass, man. Okay, she had to keep paying for subscriptions and shit. Okay, and they lied about it. It was a new product. That's how they're gonna get you, man. Y'all gonna be lining up the first ones when that charagma comes out. Okay, and that's how they got her. She had to keep paying subscriptions, keep upgrading, and then as she kept upgrading, the current subscription she was on, they kept devaluing it, coming out a new one, just making more money. Okay, man, y'all need to watch that show, man. I ain't gonna say too much. Y'all need to watch that show, because that show is crazy. Okay, all right, this is Proverbs chapter 13. Okay, y'all need to watch that show, man, because it's very spiritual. The charagma's all in that show. The social credit score system, all in that show. Okay, all in that show, man. It will tell you and show you. All you gotta do is watch it with a spiritual eye, man. Okay, for the brothers that, you know, that are willing to listen and learn. Okay, this is Proverbs chapter 13 and verse 13. Okay, it says, whosoever despises the word shall be destroyed. Okay, so you despise the word as a whole, man. Okay, which is why we come out here, man. Okay, we come out here. We don't come out here for everybody. Okay, now the people that don't receive this, man, you're marked. Okay, you're marked and the blood is off our hands. Okay, this is why the Lord said to preach on the highways and hedges. I mean, we could do the sit downs, but it's very important that we come out here and teach as well, and especially if you know the basics as well, man. Okay, it says, yeah, despise the word shall be destroyed, but he that feareth the commandment shall be rewarded. You're going to be rewarded, man. Okay, you're going to be rewarded. Okay, so I'm going to jump into Revelations chapter 13. All right. Yeah, these people despise the word, man. And that's how they be trying to change the doctrine. Oh, the charagma isn't that. It's a man. They be coming with the most egregious arguments, man. Okay? Okay.